Action. That's what they're.
Yeah.
Wait, guys.
Huh? Cat video.
So we just watched Movie, which is a song by a Korean artist named Penameko. The music video is kind of like set in like Japan. It's like about these like Japanese students like filming a short movie. At the end, the girl dies, right? And I think that kind of like emphasizes how short life can be. So it kind of just motivates me to make films. And it's important to do things that we love.
Yeah.
This like enables like a lot of nostalgia in me. Cause like I started making films like in middle school with like my old friends. I also watched this at like a very like kind of transitional point in my life. It was like spring quarter my freshman year. And that's kind of like when I was kind of like getting settled at UW and like I felt like, oh yes, I have like a friend group. I'm like in LUX Film Production Club. Like I'm doing a lot of things that I like. So yeah, it came to me at like a very like important part in my life and it kind of preserves a lot of those memories.
Little Miss Sunshine was the first film that I watched that really got me thinking about filmmaking as an art form instead of just a source of entertainment. I watched it in high school English class, I think. And I remember there's one shot in particular when the van in the film is pulled over to the side of the road and it's being shot from really far away. The sky and the ground and this van looking very alone. And I remember looking at the shot and going, like that shot like looks really nice. And my high school didn't have any like film classes or anything. So just watching that film, I remember was my first like thought of filmmaking as an art form.
I'm here to talk about a YouTuber that I follow, Wintergatan. Its band leader create this fantastical machine called the Marble Machine X. There's sort of a humor aspect to it where there will be like tropes that come up and go away. Sometimes the creator will just completely scrap his creation and redesign and put together this brand new part, and somehow it will work even better than before.
So you're watching a process. This vibraphone is not finished.
Sometimes the creator reaches out to the community for ideas, and you get to see this beautiful synergy of the original intention and what everybody else thinks. It's a really glorious thing to see when it actually works.
It's Concussion.
Concussion.
Although I was interested in video production as a hobby for a long time, it wasn't until I saw Concussion that I really understood how great a storytelling medium film was. The film is based on Dr. Bennett Omalu's endeavor to bring the risk of concussions in American football the attention it deserves, and the main conflict is in dealing with everyone who wants to stifle his voice. That struggle of feeling like, one's words don't matter was one that I dealt with for a lot of my life, so the narrative really resonated with me.
That won't be necessary.
I'm usually pretty resilient to feeling emotional when I watch anything fictional, but something about one of the scenes, it's like occurs near the climax of the film. Just the acting and cinematography there just broke that armor, and since then it's inspired me to make films that hopefully can inspire that same reaction in someone else who may not feel heard or appreciated as much as they deserve to be.
That's really good and succinct.
Beautiful.
If I had to pick one piece of media that is responsible for my interest in film production, I'd probably say it would be Breaking Bad. From the very concept of it alone, Walter White, a depressed, middle-aged high school chemistry teacher who learns he has cancer, snowballing through a series of impulsive decisions into this evil meth lord kingpin. It's a crazy concept, and I'm so glad that they pulled it off with flying colors. The writing in the show, the characters and their relationships, it's all so compelling and interesting and dramatic. I would probably say Gus Fring is probably one of the best TV villains. He's just so scary and threatening and imposing that he makes for a great threat against Walt. I was very invested in all of the characters' relationships and all of the things that they did. The show has inspired me to make more content like that that's gritty and character focused. It has kind of revealed to me the magic of visual storytelling. So thank you, Vince Gilligan and the Breaking Bad crew, for making this a thing, because boy, it was a ride and I enjoyed every second of it.